Welcome to this video, in which I shall explore some of the promising beaches on the other side of the river from the big bottle dump that's prominently featured in a few of my other videos. And if they don't live up to the promise, I'll head over to the beaches that are proven, and which probably still hold tons of cool things to find. This beach is directly opposite, so it's unlikely to have much from the dump on it, but I'm going to give it a search. It's one I missed last time I was here. I've just found this big lump of obsidian, or volcanic glass, which was probably brought into this area by a glacier during the last ice age. There aren't any volcanoes nearby, neither active or dormant or extinct. It's a bit heavy for me to take, and I already have more obsidian than I really need. First intact glass find of today is a very functional and not very pretty pot, probably for a pate-like substance or potted shrimp or similar. I don't have one like this already, so I might take it. It would make a good water holder for watercolour painting. Quimex Auto Muslin Azan clock with Quibbler directions. Okay, this is a prayer time alarm clock with a pointer towards Mecca. I wonder how that bit's done. A simple compass or GPS? I'll take this because it's plastic and to satisfy my curiosity. Purse. Doesn't look like there's anything in it but sand. I just switched the camera off when I spotted all of these. A viral jar in pretty good condition too. And a cute little brown pill bottle. And a jar. Looks like all of these have come across the river from the dump. Looks like this coat was brought here by floodwaters. Looks to be in pretty good condition and a good make. Trespass. I might take it on my way back and see if I can clean it up. Almost there. I spotted this beach we're approaching from the other side, and it looked like a good portion of it is covered with glass and pottery shards. So there's two patches, densely covered, and the rest is very sparse. Interesting. A milk glass cosmetic cream jar. A bit too broken for me. A bit of red glass, quite a rarity. On the face of it, almost everything here looks to be broken. Not particularly surprising, given that it's fallen out of a dump into tumultuous waters, dragged roughly over the rocky bottom and dropped onto a pebble beach. But there are going to be things to find here. I just have to retune my eyes and adjust which patterns I'm aiming to recognise. First little bottle. Oh, it's a Doll's House coffee cup. That's a nice find. Little bottle, not great condition. A ramekin dish. Might take that. Oh, excellent. A game piece for the ancient game of Knucklebones. I'm one step closer to having the 5 of them needed to play. I've just spotted 3 things at once. A clay marble. I think this is only the second one I've found. And another Knucklebones game piece. This beach is certainly looking promising now. And a glass bottle stopper. Gartons. So most likely from a HP sauce bottle. I find the bottle stoppers far more often than the bottles, and conveniently that's just the way I like it. A piece of tile, very similar to the bigger piece I found on the beach on the other side. And another clay marble, a smaller one this time. And a melted bottle. I haven't found any of these before. It's something I thought I would find eventually here though, because I know some of the dump was burned occasionally to make more space. That's a pretty piece of plate edge. The 3rd clay marble of the day. I'm happy I came here. A little piece of pipe stem. Small, just a sauce bottle. Not going to take that. And let's see. A fluted milk glass cosmetic cream jar. Can never have enough of those. Looks in good condition, but I bet it's going to be a horror to clean. I'll give it a try. Looks like there might be rain coming in, but it's not here yet, and I've just found this. It's a very corroded and quite beautiful weighing scale bowl. It would have originally been brass, with an iron ring supporting the lip, and now it's an iron oxide ring supporting a mass of different chemical compounds collectively called verdigris, with a thin core of brass still inside. Another sauce bottle, and a screw-top small thing that I've already got 5 of. And a thin one with a very nice colour. I'll take this. That's got quite a nice shape to it. Broken. And it's yet another Knucklebones game piece, 3rd of the day, and only the 5th one I've ever found. Strange they're all on this little beach and not on the one downstream. Little plain bottle. And another. A vulcanized rubber bottle stopper with pickup, Bradford. Is that a tonic of some kind or a drink? Oh, that's a nice shape. Pretty colour too. I think this one deserves a new home. And I've just spotted the chunkiest clay pipe bowl I think I've ever found. And a bit of pipe stem, which probably didn't come from the same pipe. A nice little medicine bottle. Small, cute. It ticks the boxes to be taken. And so does this. Part of a figurine, unsure if it's a leg or an arm. And of course I'm not going to ignore the little ceramic pot, which apart from some staining looks to be in pretty good condition. Doesn't look quite right for a cream pot, but I'm sure it held something liquid. Any ideas? I found some of this on the other beach too. It's copper or brass, an embossed rose on it. Does anyone have an idea what it's from? Cute little bottle. And a grenade-style paste jar. Don't think I'll take that. Interesting bottle. Doesn't look all that old, but... Oh wow, you probably won't be able to read that. I'll give it a rinse off. Probably still not readable, but it's pickup. Leeds and Bradford. I think it looks like a soft drink bottle. I think this is a hanging plant pot, possibly for kitchen herbs. I'll take it, but I doubt I can clean it. A bit of a bayonet light bulb, a little bit of brass scrap. Oh wow, it's my first one of these. A war-grade vulcanized rubber bottle stopper. It even says war grade on it. That's really nice condition. I'm happy. Howarth and Sons. Oh, I thought it might be a marble, but it's a little clay bead. I'm happy with either. And what's that? A fine pair of legs. In 18th century garb. Probably an early 20th century mass market figurine. A little porcelain doll leg. Looking very chunky and strangely proportioned. And is that an arm? No, it's another leg. Missing its foot this time. I'll take them. I'll take them all. That looks interesting. Looks kind of like an ink pot, but I'm not sure. What do you think? And it's quite cracked. I don't think I'll take it. Wow, the chunky title didn't last long. This is now the chunkiest clay pipe I've found. That's cute. I don't think I've seen one like this before. Not even a smashed up one. Probably a perfume bottle. I'll take it. And this. I think I'm pretty much finished on this beach today. Just the plastic trash to deal with. Only the second time I've found a mobile phone. Gotta skip a stone or two before I leave. Now I'm on the other side of the river with an empty bag to fill and disturbing the geese. And that over there is one beach that I still haven't gotten to. I think I'd have to cross somebody's garden to get to it. Thankfully, it doesn't look like there's much there that I'm missing. The beach, such a horrible mess. An ugly array of beautiful old things to find. Plain bottle. Nice shape. Nice colour. Broken. Still some plastic and modern trash that I missed last time. I'll do another pickup today. I'm going to look around and bring you back when I find something nice. Spotted what looks to be a poison bottle. Not to be taken. I bet some of you will be quoting younger me now, won't you? And a little ink pot, screw top. I think I'll leave it. Can't quite make out what it says. Oh, just spotted another game piece. I think that's 4 today so far. That looks unusual. A little doll arm, but in a muscle flexing pose. Don't think I've seen one like that before. And a bottle. Looks to be plain. Can't see any branding on it. Nope, not today. Rather a large paste jar. Don't think I have one like this. Little pot. Jam sample pot perhaps? Or a doll's house crock pot? Can't make out if it's words or just a pattern that looks like it. Interesting looking pot. New mall. Less of in food. And it looks like there might still be some in there. That's quite a nice find. I think I found a much larger but broken one of these on the beach over there too. Here it is, looking as unlike as ever, spilling sand rather than ashes. And a doll's house teapot, which I left last time I was here, but might take this time. How did I miss this last time? Or did I dismiss it? Not sure, but today I'll take it. A nice condition Garton's bottle stopper, HP sauce. Very popular condiment in the UK, even now. That's interesting. Seems to be brass, quite corroded. I don't know what it is though. Perhaps a top part of a railing? Suggestions are welcome. An ink pot, quite a pleasingly shaped one. And this is a bit too scratched up. Maybe next time. Oh, surely not. It is. A 5th game piece. I've now definitely got enough to play the game. Excellent. Another glass bottle stopper. Garton's again. And an unusual but small and cute bottle. Very much what I'm looking for. This is how it is here. So many things to find that I missed last time. I'm probably missing lots today too. small chip on the rim, but otherwise in very good condition. Bottle stopper, one of many. Glass bottle stopper and milk glass, Pond's cream jar. And a little brass ring. I've just spotted this. It's a grip off the handle of a very small, possibly child-sized pocket knife. Looks like a novelty bottle, perhaps a branding thing. Missing the nose of whatever it is. Is it an elephant? I have no idea. Is it a poison bottle? Certainly looks like it. No, it doesn't say poison. It says bottled by Jays. Poisonous, not to be taken altogether now. Oh, I am taking it. Another pipe bowl, and this one actually has a brand name on it. That's unusual for around here. I should be able to research that when I get home. Another, I think, is it the second or third clay marble now? There could well be many more of them amongst this mess, and I will miss almost all of them. A nice Victorian eye bath, sadly missing its leg, but I like the colour and I'm going to take it in the hope that I can think of a project to use it in. Small, cute and a rare colour. Yes, I'll take it. Oh wow, that's a good little bottle to end the search with. Home time. Roundup time. And whilst I did find a lot of things and film a lot of the finds, I did have to brutally edit a lot of them out due to upload speed and watchability issues. So although I didn't show myself finding many bottle stoppers, I actually smashed my personal record, finding 30.5 bottle stoppers, of which 9 were glass. I do prefer finding glass bottle stoppers, they're just prettier than the rubber ones. I found 1.5 ceramic ones, and outside of the bottle stopper count, the cap of a wet cell battery, which would have had to have been regularly taken to a chemist shop to get a top-up of distilled water and a recharge. And of course, not only my first, but my second and my third war-grade bottle stoppers too, which as many of you will know, were made with less rubber so that it could be channeled towards the needs of the armed forces during the Second World War. This last one might be from the earlier parts of the war, because there isn't anywhere near as much rationing in it. I don't know for sure. If you do, then please do say. I was both surprised and delighted to find 5 of these game pieces, which are from the ancient game known variously as Knucklebones, Five Stones and Tally, and are a precursor to Jacks. The game supposedly dates all the way back to the Trojan War in the 12th or 13th century BC, or at least it is mentioned in the writings of Sophocles as having been invented by Palamedes and taught to his Greek countrymen during the war, which more than likely was not quite a real war, but quite possibly a storyteller's mashup of the best bits of several. I now have more than enough to give the game a try. My collection of golf balls has grown by 3, as has my collection of clay marbles. They have more history, more story, and I'm much more pleased by finding them. I also found 3 pieces of porcelain dolls, including this arm, which looks very much like the doll was throwing a rosy riveter pose. 2 nearly intact doll's teapots, 3 lids and a coffee cup. Not a bad score. An eye bath missing its foot. A handle grip off an old pocket knife, which I think is probably bone even though it's covered in 3rd degree. I think I had something very similar when I was a child, but I'm guessing this style has been used for centuries. Lots of pipe stem and 3 bowls, one of which has the appearance of a maker's mark, which is rare for around here, where function definitely took pride of place before form, and there isn't much in the way of variety or interesting design. It's stamped with O'Brien's, which is usually accompanied by Mayo Street, Dublin, and instead is stamped with the image of some shamrocks. But this was almost certainly not made in Ireland. It was probably made in or near to Manchester sometime between 1880 and 1920. O'Brien's is a fictional maker and was incorporated into the design of several pipe makers from the northwest. I found some interesting metalwork, including of course the rather beautiful remains of a weighing scale pan, possibly from a sweet shop or a baker's or a general store. I think it's too big to have been for home use. Once it would have been shiny burnished brass, but I definitely think I prefer it now. I think I want to preserve this if I can, and I think it might be worth framing up somehow or encasing it in epoxy resin, or something else entirely. All suggestions are welcome. I found a few pieces of figurine which I shall try to repurpose with polymer clay and imagination. And this, well, those of you who watched my last visit to that beach may recognise it. I spotted it while I was editing the video, and I lamented that I hadn't spotted it in person, hiding beneath a dock leaf. When I went back this time, this was one of the things that I really wanted to find. And I did, and I'm happy I did. And I'm sad that I didn't capture the moment on film. I was just too caught up in the moment to turn the camera on, and I didn't want to fake that little moment of happiness later. And now the bottles. While it is not my primary desire to find bottles, and I probably frustrated many of you by leaving things that you would have valued, I think I did get some good things. I brought back a fair amount of milk glass, which I still need to clean a bit more. Actually, everything needs more cleaning. 70 years of being buried in a dump does not usually come off with just warm soapy water, and that's all it's had so far. I found a viral jar in better condition than the last one I brought home, and a pneumol lecithin jar. They're both nutritional products designed to support infants, sickly children and invalids. Poor diet probably accounts for a large portion of the vast number of medicine bottles I find at that site. It probably doesn't account for the poison bottles I find there. Not many this trip, but any poison bottle is a good bottle to find. I don't usually like to bring broken bottles home unless I can repurpose them, but I did in a moment like this perfume bottle, and I brought this one home to try and figure out what creature it was supposed to be. It has a lower jaw reminiscent of an elephant, ears like those of several breeds of dog, the hat of an organ grinder's monkey, and it was only when I'd cleaned it up a bit that I'd noticed the curly tail of a pig. I think pig is the most likely candidate, but it's certainly not a cartoon or character I'm familiar with. Does anyone recognise it? I did pick up a few just for their pleasing shape and colour, and a few pots and ceramic bottles I like. I'm not sure yet which ones I'll keep, probably only those that I can find a use for. The rest I'll have to find new homes for. As with last time, I was on the lookout for small, cute bottles for my girlfriend's collection, and I found a fair number. These were all picked up for her to pick through, though I am tempted to keep this one. It's just such a beautiful colour, deep cobalt blue. Traditionally used for poison bottles, though this one looks likely to have been for perfume. And that, I think, is the end. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, or if you haven't, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, critique, share, donate, buy, whatever you're comfortable with. Every interaction has an effect on the YouTube algorithms, and helps my young channel to grow, so thank you. Thank you all very much for watching too, and until next time, goodbye.